SoundCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station.
And they're trying to do something different, y'all. You heard what they said. You heard what they said. I'm gonna get in tune with some of these birthdays. It is Wednesday. It's time to let them Geminis through the door. And when I get through doing that, we're gonna get into some of why they are here. They came to chop it up with SKYTOWN. They could be anywhere in the world, but they right here in the building with your girl. Mm-hmm. No problem. Y'all, we're running behind today, but that's all right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all miss me. Y'all miss me. I am running a little behind today.
The Chicago nigga. The Chicago nigga.
So y'all know the birthdays. What is y'all birthday? Y'all Gemini.
Same day.
Me. I'm Sagittarius. I'm November born. I'm Thanksgiving.
I'm on the 3rd
too.
I'm on the 4th. November 3rd, November 4th.
So we got some Geminis in the building. Y'all know I got to give a heavenly birthday out to my great-grandfather, the legendary Mr. Classberry, who raised my father and my father's first two sons. So happy heavenly birthday goes out to my grandfather. I remember when he was alive, he said, get over here and give me some sugar. And I ain't want it because he would scratch me all up with the facial hair. And, when he died, I was like, hey, I wish I could give him some sugar. So, y'all don't take things for granted. That it might be dreadful at the time, but don't take them for granted because once they're gone, they're gone. And that's why I always give a shout out to the birthdays because tomorrow is not promised. I tell everybody if you woke up, have an attitude of gratitude because you did not wake yourself up. So again, y'all already know my boyfriend coming up out of New York. Y'all know Dave East. That's my boyfriend when it comes to Chicago. Happy birthday goes out to Dave East. He shows me so much love, and I want to say salute to that brother. We're still working on getting him rescheduled for coming back here. He's supposed to probably reschedule for August. He was coming to the WC Club, Social Club. So shout out to Preston. Shout out to Lebowski, Mario Bar for getting him in the building. So we're trying to figure all that out. And I want to say thank you to Dave Reese because I sent so many birthday shout outs. And if he could take the time to tell me thank you, I ain't telling y'all happy birthday no more if y'all can't thank me. But when you City Underground, I'm in the building. Let me get a girl. Queen Ari, y'all already know she's one of the R&B queens who's won also awards in Chicago. It's her birthday. All the way to Wisconsin. My girl Burgundy, it's her birthday. Keisha Curry, my Inglewood Bridge sister, it's her birthday. Lawrence Freeman, it's his birthday. My cousin Stephen Hale. Creed Diminish, y'all know he's another student here that graduated Illinois Media School. Uncle Cottrell Shumpert in Vegas, cousin Jimmy West, cousin Duncan Gordon, Lamar Conscious, and Astrid Williams, y'all. Tomorrow will be one of my brother's Theodore Welch, and then my eldest singing brother, Friday is his birthday. Granddaddy used to call him Reddit. Y'all remember that? And my granddaddy was born in the same week. So Windy City Underground, I thank y'all. I got some special guests here on today. So you want to tune in and see what they talking about. Shout out to the people that's all bless y'all that's on my live. Like, tag, and share. Don't cost you nothing but a finger. I appreciate y'all. WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station. I'm gonna get y'all in tune with some of this music, but then again, the real reason we're here today is we got some important guests that's giving you some great wisdom. So you don't want to miss, y'all. Stay tuned. Like, tag, and share the live. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I know we got some rain. Did y'all hear they say we ain't have enough rain on the news? I thought it was raining down.
It was gonna rain for the next couple of days.
I thought April showers brought the May flowers. We get some more rain. Tired of this rain, y'all, but I ain't tripping. Because last year, this time, we had them cicadas, and I did not want to come out the building. Them things, I was whooping them like Martin. I ain't have time. I did not have time for them things. So when they coming back, y'all, so I can move, let me know.
I don't think they come. They come like every 8 years.
Every 8 or 16 years.
Yeah, something like
that. Man, I ain't had time for it. But we're going to give a little paid dues in the buildings. And then after that, we're going to get a tone with these lovely gentlemen that's in the building. And y'all don't want to miss what they got to let y'all know. You know, we die every day. I tell people die from lack of knowledge. So they're here to spit some of that knowledge with you. Y'all gonna want to tune in and see what they're talking about. It can be beneficial to you, or if not to you, to somebody around you. We're never too old to learn nothing, right? WindyCityUnderground.com is your music, your station. Gotta find y'all some AVs.
It's funny you find it when you ain't searching for it. You're the one I want, everything else is less important. You're more than gorgeous, but how do I find the words to describe how you stole my heart, but I'm being extorted? Should be a felony the way you made me fall for you. A work of art, wholeheartedly give my all to you. To be honest though, I hate it when I fight with you, cause when I'm in the wrong, girl, you read me like the audible, but grips on your booty rekindle the flames. You can't fake that long, I know it's a shame. You hate it when I'm gone too long, and I feel the same. You made a genuine difference, my whole life has changed. Stuff. Well, I don't mind it though. You're my favorite person, your mind and soul. And I adore you from your head to your soul. Some you already know, I had to get it in the flow, love. You the one I've been searching for. My everything, but no other one above. You're someone I can trust, so I know it's real love. It gotta be real love, it gotta be real love. You the one I've been searching for. My everything, but no other one above. You're someone I can trust, so I know it's real love. It gotta be real love, it gotta be real love. I hated the word bitch until a bitch got dated. My outlook on love, you came around here registered with. You by my side, girl, I met my greatest. How we stepping in the room and people swear we famous. Well, we the life of our own party. Put my phone on TNT. I don't want no one to find me when I rub on your thighs and then I part them like Dolly. I find solace in your body when I dive in your tsunami wave. I'm on the wave to give you a tire. Last buddy ain't lucky like I do. And if you got a problem, you tell him it's automatic. I really mean I'm holding this rifle. It's 21 savages loaded in this trait. Girl, I spit out you act a whole damn fool, but I ain't even like that. Let me keep my cool, but nothing's coming in between me and you. You the one I've been searching for. My everything, but no other one above. It's someone I can trust, so I know it's real love. It gotta be real love. It gotta be real love. You the one I've been searching for. My everything, but no other one above. It's someone I can trust, so I know it's real love. It gotta be real love. It gotta be real love.
I told you we got these lovely gentlemen in the building, and I'm going to allow them to let you know they come. The name of it,
Bridget G, House of Hope. Bridget G.
Upper House of Hope, y'all. Bridget G.
Bridget G, House of Hope.
This Chicago, nigga.
What inspired? First, let me know a little bit about yourself. I know we got some West Side.
Yeah, we from out west. You already know. You already know. You already know.
Yeah, let the people know where you guys are from. How you know each other and how it's
So we born on the west side of Chicago. I ended up meeting him in jail. So we was incarcerated together, and we was in the regular joint, but we had to write this essay to get to like this special jail for like re-entry and stuff. And they had a lot of programs down there. When we got down there, we just jammed. You know what I'm saying? When we was down there, we just kept talking about, man, we're gonna go home and start a non-profit organization, change the narrative. You feel me? And we came home, we put boots to ground, and we've been pushing ever since. You know what I'm saying? I came home, yeah, we've been boots to ground. Yeah, you know, and what's crazy is you gotta realize we've been doing this for some years, and we ain't got no donations or nothing. We've been doing this all out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we've been doing this out of pocket, and then I'm that we pushing for. They only come when we got something to give. You know what I'm saying? When we be needing people to come out, like people don't really be wanting to come out. People don't really be believing in the narrative until it's their kid on the news. You know what I'm saying? We trying to save them before they get to the news. But if you don't help us, we can't save them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was just talking about that. I just posted that. Everybody talking about Larry Hoover. We right here. No, yeah. Shout out to Larry. I'm glad he got home. I ain't saying that, but I'm saying we been here. You know what I mean?
He's saying, Hines' father don't have a chance of getting out, and everybody want to be out here throwing up pitchforks and talking about cheating. That's a man fighting for his
life.
So
you know what I'm saying? Positive.
Everything. I just wish you guys would want something to turn your negative positive.
No doubt. Shout out to both deals. Yeah.
Don't allow nobody to think you're not able to accomplish.
Period.
This Chicago, nigga.
My platform, especially when I see people doing something positive.
Ain't no doubt.
So, for relief, it take come up with you.
Man, he got right to it. I actually tell you the truth. I'm the one told him, and he took off with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's been on ever since. You know what I'm saying? You talk about the man the man got a heart to go. He'll give anybody anything. You know what I'm saying? That's why he ain't rich, because he give away too much. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not. Yeah. God, stay blessed. Yeah, stay. Ain't no doubt. Yeah. Ain't no doubt. That's what keep you going, though.
But you know what? Sometimes you gotta still be your I don't drive downtown. So on my way this morning, I'm getting on the train. I get out and start work. You can sit there and bother people all day. So they need to play around. As soon as the guy saw me, I always think you never know what your mind is. How you going to start over? I talk around this man, won't be happy and got his fire party. Now, he don't know I'm ready, but I'm a guy today. So.
Right. Right.
But he's steady walking around. You got to think first what I can do, and let me talk down.
Yeah.
Ain't nowhere else to go to the track. I had to push him over, Lord. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with him, but started showing. So now he's turning away, still looking back at me playing with him. So I'm like, oh.
And that's a narrative. See, that's something else that's like we fighting for, like, because in jail, like, that's like huge. Like, that's all they do is clap the women all day. You know what I'm saying? That's why they wear the green jumpsuits and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The whole they turn it into like straight weirdos in jail now. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that wasn't cool is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right now in Indianapolis,
Oh, you better know it. Know it. I just think it happen. 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 Blessings.
I am so grateful to have you here. That y'all have a pause about what you talk about. So did it take that? Did it take, like you said, to try to get this thing?
I mean, my name Mario Godfrey, president.
The Chicago nigga.
President of Bridget G House of Hope. Like Donzel was saying, it was something that we actually talked about when we was incarcerated, and we just told ourselves that we wanted to try to do something different when we came home, because, you know, me and him both, we've been doing wrong all our life. So, you know, the place keep money, reentry center, it helped out a lot. Like you said, it was a lot of programs we completed, like financial literacy 1, financial literacy 2, job readiness, anger management,
Types of stuff.
Probably got about 13, 14 different certifications, and it kind of really changed our life, you know. Like I say, you know, a lot of people get sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, when we heard our grandparents saying that type of stuff and talking about we in our last days, we say, "Grandma, I'm young, what you doing your past?"
Yeah.
But now I truly understand the expressions and the meanings and the things that they speak because we living for real. It feel like a shit thing.
Yeah.
Just what only was in the White House who our president is, this world really feels like shit.
Yeah.
It's direct to think of the positive and what has to change that narrative.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't nobody.
So with that being said, when you get out and you allow people to, first of all, you don't have to tell why you're in that shop. How long would you guys in
I think the whole time we was down there, we didn't see one fight. Wasn't nobody fighting. Everybody was down there trying to. Actually, everybody from that program up right now in life. I'm talking about big I'm talking about some of the biggest programs in Chicago right now that we was locked up with. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ricky Reentry and Sadiq and them. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of people. JP car sales. Make sure y'all check him out too. JP car sales. He got the cars for y'all. But yeah. JP got it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it wasn't hard to be genuine, you know what I'm saying? When it's real, it's real. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people all the time.
So basically, this was a place where it only holded about 250 people at the time. So we was like semi the ones that opened the place. So they kind of was like using us as guinea pigs to see how it was gonna work. So we had different privileges, like we got to go to commissary every day.
All day.
You can buy ice cream, this and that, and other places you might go once a month. So you would just sign out and let them know where you going, and you know, it was a lot of freedom. But like he was saying, it was people trying to pull you off your square, this and that. to even get in the place, it was like playing a lottery.
Like playing a lottery.
A 500-word essay, and yours had to be hand-picked from whoever was picking.
Really?
Yeah.
So they chose you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of 40-some thousand people in the Department of Corrections, it was 250 people got picked. So yeah.
I have three kids. 120, 110. Then I got 1-3, all girls. So that's why I stay broke. My whole thing is, trying to lead them in the right direction to be entrepreneurs and try to make their life easier than mine was. It's never too late, but it's on them to take the time to listen. If I had someone, standing on top of me, letting me know if I do this and do that, letting me know the results, the good and the bad, maybe my life would have been different.
So, did they have a choice of what you think come out and do, or you all just came up with it? You all just came up with it. Oh, you can't hear it that good, so okay. Turn it down. Yeah, is they nice? Is they nice? They good. Okay. Okay. So yeah, what back to that question.
Okay. What was the question?
What did you have a choice of what non-for-profit thing you had to do when you did the essay, or
Well,
you two come up with it on your own?
we like Simba came up with it on our own. We didn't really know like what we really was gonna do when we went home, but it was an idea like, let's try to do something that we can do to try to save the kids. So it had nothing to do with the program or anything. It was just something that we came up with, and we wanted to do something different, and like I say, give ourselves a chance and try to save some lives in the process of it.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you go about it? Do you have to go to someone in the state of Chicago to let them know this is what you want to do?
Well, you have to file
A lot of paperwork.
You have to file a lot of paperwork. It's something that you have to have, like that's called a 501(c), so that give you like different tax deductions and stuff like that. Shout out to Darius, man, for doing mine for free.
Yeah.
By the grace of God, that was about 18 to 20 hours worth of paperwork that had to be done, and mine actually was done for free. Shout out to D Nix, Darius. I appreciate that.
No doubt.
So do you have to have an LLC?
Well, that's what I made the mistake in the beginning. Don't set it up as an LLC. You set it up as a non-for-profit.
Okay. I got you. Wow. So, man, that's a blessing to hear those things. What about you? You have children? Now, you're Denzel.
Yeah, I'm Denzel.
Yes, I'm calling you Denzel.
Washington.
Denzel Washington. They call me everything. Denzel Washington, Will Smith, all types of stuff. No, I don't got no kids.
Okay.
No, I don't got no kids. My dedication to the kids come from just like just losing my life to the system. You know what I'm saying? I lost my life to the system. So for years I was just existing, and now I know how to live. So I'm trying to show them what to do.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Give and give back. So, do you have this is Laro?
How you doing?
What's going on?
So we have some wonderful men here that are doing some things.
What's up, sir? Right.
Mario. Yes, sir.
Denzel. Yeah.
This is the program manager here at the radio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, y'all want to get into it with him. I was trying to catch him, see if I could get the tickets, but they found somewhere.
What, parking tickets?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have just told him the parking garage. I could have had that took care of.
I gotta get a picture now, if you want to ask them any questions, you
I really need to get some stuff done for work. I ain't been in 2 days.
The Chicago.
Nice to meet you, bro.
So yes, they try to do a lot of things as well as far as the students. So that's who I'll be talking to. I know you mentioned that you might want to speak to students or do some things with interns.
Yeah.
That's who I'll connect you with. And I'll also give you a tour of the building. A lot of people are probably gone, but it's a 5 o'clock class that comes in. So, okay, the name of the non-for-profit, how did you come about with this?
Oh man,
Miss Bridget. Shout out Miss Bridget. Rest in peace, Queen.
So you know, a lot of people don't know, but for the ones that don't know, Bridget was my mom's name. She died in 2013, so you know this was a way to keep her legacy going, and I couldn't come up with a name for nothing in the world. But my auntie Lorraine, she was like, why don't you name the organization Bridget G House of Hope? You know, my auntie, she's a
Shout out
godly,
Mama Lorraine.
you
She
know,
on there. I see you, Miss Lorraine.
she's a godly person. So, you know, she came up with Bridget G House of Hope, and I took it and ran with it, you know.
And that's, you know what, that's the angel watching over you. So I'm sure she's proud of what you chose to do. So that's the
for the people that don't know what it's really about, like I say, it consists of more after school programs for kids, motivational speaking, mentoring, violence prevention, and also reentry. Like if we have any resources for people coming home that don't have nowhere to live or need some type of work or something like that, then if we don't got the resources ourselves, then we work with other different organizations. Go Blue, it's numerous of them, you know. So if we don't have the resources, we most definitely can point you in the right direction.
Okay. I understand that. I definitely understand that. So is there something, are you guys looking for employees to be an assistant?
I mean, so a lot of people got to understand when you're doing non-for-profit work, only how you really can pay people is if you getting grants and things like that. You know, we've been up and running for about 3 years now. We never had a grant or anything like that. So majority of everything we did was out of our pockets, you know. So that's how you know if people really doing it from the heart or
They had nothing to do with money.
you know.
When you're taking out your own mouth to make sure other people straight, it's from the heart.
It's definitely from the heart.
From the heart.
Definitely from the heart. So man, hold that thought. We're gonna get in tune and grace this airways with a little music, and we're gonna get right back to you gentlemen, so we can allow the people to know how this will be beneficial for their children and what they can do to be a system. Anything else you want to let us know? I'm just grateful to have you here. I'm proud of you gentlemen and what you're doing, you know, and I just pray that in all your endeavors, bless everything that you need is gonna come through for you. But we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk more about that when we come back.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Commercial break.
It's about to get deep.
You see, they're in the building, they're doing some big things, and I'm proud of them. Because, like I say, you just did all kind of things, but to turn it around and do something positive. Even if you don't get the help from the people that you want it from, God is going to send things your way. Trust and believe. He's going to just keep following what you're doing and don't give up. He got you.
Never give up.
Never give up. It's not going. Nothing's going to happen overnight, but you know what I mean. If you just keep on praying first, put God first, let Him know you got it. He got you. So
Stay tuned.
Ever wanted to pursue your passion for radio and or video production. Beyond Air network of media schools is where media and entertainment careers begin. The media schools offer a wide variety of programs specializing in specific elements of media. Programs designed to provide hands-on experience tied to your future career of choice. Visit beyonair.com or call 331-215-4762. 331-215-4762.
This is Toyana, aka SKYTOWN, and I am in the building. Make sure you tune into Mega Mondays with Alex the One every Monday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station. You don't want to miss the Latino extraordinaire. He is everywhere, but he's in the building. Give you two. Twisted would never change up no matter what you do. You know how we do it. Let me be the first to play it on Windy City.
Money never made me change up. Always kept the shit up. The body got me switching lanes up. Now I'm about to kill us. She didn't even know what my name was. Now she begging for my name. Trying to see this brain dumb. Cause she can't get nothing but money never made me change up. Always kept the shit up. But it helped me get my name up. I threw some fortunes on the truck. So I hated they shamed us. Now all the just wanna. They didn't let me get my change up. Now we about to see what's up. Ain't nobody gave me shoes. Now I'm popping, they all over the dude. They can watch it as I'm talking my shit. They go rockin', they gon' sit on my hip. They go bottom. On off a fifth. See, then she gon' get a lift, then it's back to money like I'm working the shift. All this money like I'm moving some bricks. Back down, shut down. Always play the front, no background. Tell your worker, put them packs down. Always on point, never lack ground. Now it's broke, now it's racks now. On the feature, I'm attacked now. Got my shit together, never feeling better. Pocket was skinny, they fat now. Real shit. Bought on these like I want to ship. Stand on these bitches while I'm in the whip. She in my ear when I come to the crib. After I know, baby, it's had a dip. I beat it up and I call her a lip. I run it up while they running they lip. All these diamonds on me, look at the drip. I ain't like it, got it up. He never made me change up. Always kept the shit up. Your body got me switching lanes up. Now I'm about to kill us. She didn't even know what my name was. Now she begging for my name. Trying to see this brain dumb. Cause she can't get nothing but money never made me change up. Always kept it up. But it helped me get my name up. I threw some fortunes on the truck. So I hated they shamed us. Now all the bitches wanna. They done let me get my change up. Now we about to see what's up.
Since I know everybody know what the twist to do, don't gotta do nothing different to pull a switcheroo. When I come up on the beat, I'ma do the same thing. Kill the audience with a flow that be despicable. Unpredictable when you think about what I could do. I can spit a flow so vicious that I could bend the rim. Personality stay the same like a synonym. Start telling me that I changed, but was it really them? I know I was on business and you was after the honeys and you was watching my image when I was rapping. I'm hungry. Say I was offensive and I was acting so funny. Yo, wasn't you feeling privileged cause I got me some money? You say I try to walk it like I'm a pimp. But the truth is I be walking with the same limb. Got on different clothes but got the same drip. A different toilet but the same shit.
Money never made me change up. Always kept the shit up. Your body got me switching lanes up. Now I'm about to kill us. She didn't even know what my name was. Now she begging for my name. Trying to see this brain dumb. Cause she can't get nothing but money never made me change up. Always kept it up. But it helped me get my name up. I threw some fortunes on the truck. So I hated they shamed us. Now all the bitches wanna. They done let me get my change up. Now we about to see what's up.
You're listening to WindyCityUnderground.com, an internet music station for the Illinois Media School campus in Chicago.
WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station.
Windy City, y'all know I told y'all it was Mr. Dave East's birthday, so it wouldn't be right if I don't give y'all a little bit of Dave East real quick. You know how I go? That's my boyfriend, y'all did. Here you go. Windy City Underground. We back with our two special guests today, sharing wisdom on the positive things that they're trying to do in the city, y'all. They could be doing anything else, but let them brush their shoulders off. They could brag different because they're trying to do something positive and not just for the city, but for the kids. I was just telling people, y'all, what y'all think? You know how summers get. The kids can't go out and play, can't play jump rope no more. All they got to do is sit with tablets and iPads and games in front of their face because there's nothing to do. So with some of these programs, tell them about what you're going to have for the children to do and what's the mission. Whatever you want to speak about, go ahead and tell them. But those are my main questions I wanted to know.
Camera back on.
Okay, let me get y'all back popping. So yeah, let us know. What's some of your missions and the visions that you have for the children and things that are gonna take place with the kids.
My thing is, we gonna be bringing stuff from back in the days, back like jump rope contests, hopscotch.
Yeah, hey, I want to
hula hoop, all the above, because it's like the internet that took over everything. So we want to get the kids to put the tablets and iPads and stuff down.
Hold on, let me get a compass for that.
They can't even bring it to the gym. On your phone.
That's what's up. So,
we continuously see them building around the whole city of Chicago, but I ain't seen like no team centers really, boys and girls clubs, stuff like that. If you want to stop the violence, you have to bring stuff like that back. Bring something
give them a reason
for the kids to do and to keep their interest. And also, with that being said, the number one thing should be safety.
Yeah.
So, I see different things going on in other race communities and stuff like that, and they always got one or two squad cars sitting when they got events and stuff like that going on. Here it is in the black communities. They tell us that they always short of police. They don't have
messing with people who ain't doing nothing. I'm just saying.
They don't have no one that can sit in our
Where'd you find
communities.
this?
So our thing is, continue to push and try to change the whole dynamic. It's just sad, but it also starts at home. So we need the parents to stop acting like they kids, brothers and sisters and stuff like that, and
stop being your kid's friend.
Stop being your kid's friend. Oh, preach.
And I think that this generation get too much.
Yeah, I just said
so
this.
Like you see these proms, it's ridiculous.
I just told somebody when I get married, I want a prom.
Yeah,
because they spending so much.
Ridiculous. Ain't no reason for a kid to go on prom with a Rolls Royce Phantom.
I'm trying to tell you.
You can't even afford a Rolls Royce Phantom.
I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, I see what they're trying to do, but what's happening is you spoiling these kids. These kids is just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you.
And then you got these little girls getting into it with people when the mama coming outside fighting with the girls.
You know what
I'm saying? It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? We used to go to it's just people then gave up. I don't care how many programs you got. I don't care how many people come together until you teach your kids together at home.
Mm-hmm.
Then can't nobody help them.
Nobody help them.
You got man, just died.
Your phone. It's a plug right here. Right here, that black one. Put it in there and you can hook it right back up. Either way, you can share my live. You ain't got your charge? No. That's okay. You can share mine. Or he could tag you into his too, so it could still be playing. But yeah, you know what? I was just telling somebody that because I was a young mother. I had children young. Of course, growing up in Inglewood, I had to grow up fast, and I had children that are already grown now, and I did the best I could as a teenage mother. Mm-hmm. And I always tell them, y'all 90s kids and y'all generation wasn't brought up the way we was with respect for not just our parents, but for other elders or other adults. Mm-hmm. And the kids, what we're dealing with now is you say something to the kids and they want to grow up and tell you your flaws and judge you like you're supposed to be their friend. Mm-hmm. And I tell my kids, I don't care if I was 2 when I had you. I was still gonna give you the discipline and the things that I feel that you should get. Because I grew up from parents. My father was from the South. My father did a majority of raising us, but my father and mother grew up together. Both our families grew up together. So it took a village to bring us here. It's children that don't have their mothers, their fathers. It's children that's been left by, been molested, been killed by their parents. So the Bible tell you honor your parents. It didn't say they was gonna be perfect. And they didn't give you a pamphlet to tell you how to parent. As long as you didn't provoke your children to wrath, there's no reason a child has to disrespect you or the parents. So I always tell mine that, you as soon as you want to rise up, it will be a Marvin Gaye situation. I brought you in this world.
I'll take you out.
And I have people, what's so sad to me is I went through issues. My children's father is dead. May he rest, and I always say rest in peace, but we don't know if everybody resting in peace, but I always wish they rest in peace. And the children, they're grieving their father. No matter what I went through with that man that they didn't see, I didn't try to tear him down to the children. I didn't try to take the children away from him. But the fact is, the kids have their own way of him being their friend. So they assumed I was supposed to be their friend. So now whatever went on with mama, you was too hard on us, or mama, you did this, or I got you to 18. And whatever you do after that is on your own. And I've had situations where I had my own people come against the things I've done or said to my children when they ain't even been there to help me with the kid. You know what I'm saying? I've had people that don't even fool with me today because of situations that took place with my child because of her hurt or her grief or her anger. Instead of everybody lining up saying, hey, you're going to act right with your mama, or I ain't fooling with you. Everybody condoning it. You see what I'm saying? And, they don't fool with me, but want to kick it with my child. So, hey, to each his own, you got to give him back to God. My father told me the other day, baby, don't let these kids stress you out because I got about 20 of y'all, but you diss me, I won't have to talk to now one of y'all again.
Gotta go.
It's sad and it hurts because I got my own friends, but what you do to her? What you do? She grown. I can't change who the influences are gonna be.
At some point, a parent gotta be a parent. If it means cutting you off,
if it means cutting you off, I got a friend right now. May she rest in peace. Her son is going through trial for killing her. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't finna let mine take me out of here. If you do, we going out together. It's just simple as that. And I've never been a violent mom. I've never been a mother that would beat the kids or do that. But sometimes the Bible even say you spare that rod, you spoil the child. So I'm not allowing anybody to tell me what I shoulda, coulda, woulda did. I did the best I could up under the circumstances with my children. So, and I even put them in things like what you all have, because their daughter was always angry. I just had a cousin tell me, oh, she was bullying me when we were little. You had a demon child. But I tried to put her in things that were positive. I took them to church. I didn't try to force them into things, but I still tried to do every little thing that I could to make sure they came out. Now, everybody's child ain't gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Right. But at least I wasn't trying to befriend them. You know what I'm saying? I was trying my best to be a parent. So sometimes it takes for them to be a parent to figure out the map or how it go. There's no map to parenting. There's no map to doing what you have to do. But the things that you all are doing and putting in place, it gives especially these Chicago children a chance not to be Chiracness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're trying to kill that Chirac name.
That's the name. When that's what made me come up with my show. I don't know if you got to hear one of our sweepers where I always say this is Windy City Underground. I'm SKYTOWN. This ain't Chirac. We bring Chicago back because we got a beautiful city, but we allowing, like even what Larry Hoover said, my daddy is almost 80 years old and y'all want to holler, Chief. Yeah, Chief, calling people instead of asking him, what could we do to help get your father released? What we got to do? What's the laws? Come on now. If your mentality change, we could change the world. And sometimes we mad at Trump about the things he doing and what he taking away, but we ain't honoring ourselves. Oh, he messing with our Juneteenth and he messing with what we fought for. But is y'all actually celebrating these days or y'all fighting each other on these days? You know what I'm saying? You got the most death on the days we're supposed to be celebrating. But 4th of July, we out here trying to get fireworks. You know what I'm saying? We got to make it make sense. And I thank you for coming to share what you have with the people and your mentality on trying to change the game from coming from jail. I like how y'all said it on the thing you sent me from jail. How did you say it? From jail
From felons to selling cookies.
I know that's right, y'all. And he ain't talking about the mother cookies, so y'all.
Fellas the bacon. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So
it's easy. It's even like even the black neighborhood, like we don't stick together. So it's like you could go to any neighborhood, the Latinos, Greek town, wherever you go, where it's a different person.
They stick together, baby.
They stick together.
The Chinese.
Oh, you can't even go over there.
Woo, baby!
Step on one of their toes, they all get.
I get my nails done at what you call a nail lab in Matson. Now, I don't condone what they did, but one of the girls wanted to act a fool about her nails and got up talking crazy, and somehow she tried to run out without paying. They stopped doing everybody's nails and feet and ran out to see what was going on with her. So now she embarrassed and wanted to try to swing on one of them. Baby, they whooped that girl like a champion. I feel so bad.
It shouldn't be a Chinese nail store or Arab store in the black neighborhood.
And that's what I'm saying.
We should own our own. We should own our own. But if I open up a corner store, right? They won't shop in my corner store. They won't shop in my store. They go with the Arab.
They ain't gonna want to
Arab bottle of water, $1, man, $1.10 because I pay taxes and they don't.
Come
you know what I'm saying?
You better say that.
They don't. So of course you don't want to spend 10 more cents with me to support a black man. And then it's just when you just think about this, it's just so sad what our ancestors went through for us to be doing what we doing to each other.
Amen.
Stepping barnyards, ate chitlins and
raped
beat
and slaved and beat with whips.
Drug on back of cars, MTL, drug from back of a car with bond wire. You talking about all that we went through and we still hurt each other?
And you know, I said that recently on one of my shows. I said I want to do Martin Luther King or even Jesus for that matter be one. Then we should have changed our mind because we not honoring nothing no more. We don't even honor ourselves. But we want to tear up everything when the white man kill us. Now we want to. That's our excuse to break in the stores and act the fool. Still showing what we are.
That's even crazy because think about this. Your grandma 83, 90 years old, right? And she go to this Walgreens to get her medicine. You done burnt the Walgreens down. Now she got to go all the way out here with these white folks in Oak Park. You know what I'm saying?
It's sad. People had to put up stuff saying we're black owned just to make sure you don't touch my stuff. We gotta honor each other. We too magical. Look at us. We got the music. We can make beats with our mouth.
If we gonna protest when a white cop kill us, we should protest double hard when a black man kill a black man.
Kill a black man. I'm trying to tell you. I used to always play that self-destruction. Come on now, you preaching now. That's what I want to see. I want to see a summer where a lot of my family and people had to move out of town and enjoy life.
Yeah.
This is our city. We could take it back if we just change our mind frame. But it's gonna take more than y'all too. Like you said, we need people to come together and want to be able to give with the donations. I want to be able to see, hey, young black men, how can I help y'all? Because you're doing something for my children. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you come out there and you got a truck with some Jordans in there, you're gonna see everybody piled up. You know what I'm saying? But when you want to do something positive, like people gonna turn their back or have a 2 cent opinion about it.
I could say, hey, we're gonna do a donation tomorrow. We need any food or old clothes or shoes. We won't get one donation. But if I say I got a 40 cal for sale, I get 3,000 inboxes.
I'm trying to tell you.
3,000 inboxes.
I'm trying to tell you. Yes.
It just don't add up.
It don't. We gotta as black people make it make sense. Let's make our ancestors and our people proud. And not only that, just our children and make God proud of us. When we lead by example, they have no choice but to follow the proper way. Yeah. They have no choice but to follow the proper way.
Teach our kids about the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus, but don't even talk about God.
Oh, come on. Wait a minute. I got to give you some time. They want to hate on. And then I don't knock people who, shall I say, want to make up their own God or their own day. I hear people say, "Oh, it's Saturday. You're supposed to worship God every day." Why we got to beef over what day is done, how it's done? 7 days. That man gave us time. He created us. He did everything he could. The least we do. He knew we wasn't gonna be perfect, or he wouldn't have gave his son. Yeah. But the things is, I hear people tell me, "Oh, well, you ain't perfect. You do this, and you may play that on the radio, but you do this at church." And I've even had people say, for instance, here, I have career services that you have to go to, make sure you're getting certain jobs. And everybody said me, "You volunteering at church, you better tell the church to pay you." I said, "Well, the Lord rewarded me, and that's probably why I'm at Windy City, because I took my gifts back to church. So I got awards from church before I got them from my own city. But no. And then when I got my award, people want to know, well, how she win over this one and that one? But the people I'm in the category with, I salute me. You feel what I'm saying? Like people that tune in to my shows are like Sluggo and Fairs, like the big people, but but some people want to sit and they shouldn't even been nominated or they shouldn't have been did this. And I tell everybody I'm doing what I'm doing because I had children, y'all. I had to sacrifice my life to raise my kids because they didn't ask to be here. So now I'm going after my dreams. I'm not doing it to screw my way in this industry. I came to Illinois Media School. I graduated. I'm not where I want to be. I always tell everybody I got the fame. But what I tell y'all, I need some fortune in Jesus' name. But I do it to try to do things like how you guys are here. Share my platform so you all can be able to reach one and teach one. You know what I'm saying? I always say let's grow and let's go and let's grow. So again, let us know more about what you guys are going to be doing, how you're going to be doing it. If you want to reach out to people and ask for donations, I know you gave me a cash app for people to try to donate. And just, anything you want to add to it, just let the people know because I want to see this thing grow and I'm going to pray because prayer changes things.
Ain't no doubt.
I'm a decree that it's going to reach levels that you can even receive and didn't know that God was sent to imagine. I'm going to even ask my church if they want to do something or if they want to have you guys come on and, like I say, talk to someone here and see if students want to intern. But y'all just keep God first and keep being positive. You're going to find some people that's going to want to pour into it because I'm sure people want to get these kids off the streets because they're not able to come home all the time. You know what I'm saying? You can't, if you got programs like I've seen foster children change lives with the love they pouring into kids and putting them into things that their parents wouldn't even do and change their lives. And that's the way. That's the way.
So real briefly, before we get off into that, just want to give y'all a little story that y'all might not be aware of. Some people will, some people not. So my mom, she passed in 2013. I was incarcerated at the time. I couldn't make the funeral, so they had a memorial service for her, and she was supposedly cremated. I spoke over the phone at the service. Everybody heard some of the kind things and this and that I was saying, from my heart at the time. And a couple years down the line, I had got out for a real short period of time, and I'm chasing my cousin that supposedly did the cremation, which name is Anton Godfrey, will be my second cousin or whatever. And he kept getting me to run around about the ashes or whatever. But I'm like, it's not making any sense to me or whatever.
Right, what about the ashes?
Long story short, I end up allegedly going to jail for a gun or whatever. And I'm locked up for a couple years, and here come the sheriff's talking to me or wanted to talk to me. And I go downstairs. I'm in Division 1 at the time. The sheriff's down there. They like, what's your name? I'm like, Mario Godfrey. They like, who was Bridget Godfrey to you? I'm like, that was my mom. What's the problem? They like, well, sorry to bring you the bad news, but your cousin Anton, he died at age 42 from a heart attack. And a couple weeks after, his wife was cleaning the garage and discovered some things she didn't know what it was, and we was called. We went there, and it was 4 bodies and a bag of organs that was found, and one of them was your mom's body or the remainders. I'm like, hold on.
What?
I'm like, this can't be right because I'm already grieving.
She was cremated.
I'm already grieving, and I'm knowing already like he have the ashes. I just have to get him. So the whole time, this man then started the cremation but never finished.
Are you serious?
So they was asking me like how I felt at the time, and I'm like, this was real live, like a dagger being stuck in the middle of my heart.
Yes.
I'm the only child. My mom was the only thing that I ever had, growing up as a kid. And this was like opening the wound all over again.
The worse.
You know, so the only thing at the moment was playing in my mind was like all the different rodents and things like that my mom body been exposed to over a 2-year period of time.
2 years?
Yes. So he had been in trouble for this type of stuff before, but he also did my grandma and my granddad funeral, and he actually did a great job. So it's like 100 or 1,000 questions that I have, and he dead himself.
Oh, jeez.
So there's no one here to answer these questions.
Oh, wow.
Also, I was looking at it like God don't like ugly, and he ain't too infatuated with pretty.
I was just gonna say that.
You know, so after this went on, you know, I started seeking counseling or whatever because I really couldn't believe it. You know, I didn't know what to do or what to turn to, and then the story even took a turn after that. You know, after all this was laid on me and brought on me all at one time, I was then sentenced to 9 years at 85%.
Oh, Jesus. So you couldn't even try to handle your mom's body at this point, right?
So it was a church that was actually willing to cremate the rest of the remainders and made sure that my family had got them at the time. You know.
Man, I'm so sorry.
So, you know, with all the said, you know, after that, like I say, I was sentenced to 9 years at 85%, and to show you how good God is,
I'm trying to tell you.
like 6 years later, you know, I came back on.
Blessing right here, though.
Won't he do it?
I came back on the appeal after 6 years, and I was granted to come home like 2 years earlier.
Wow.
I told him the day he left. I told him, he said, Troy, they sending me to court. I said, Joe, you ain't coming back, Joe. we was in the joint together. I said, you ain't coming back, Joe. Man, he went to court and then come back.
I went to court and, you know, showed them how I really have changed my life and showed them all the different certificates I had earned and stuff like that. And the same judge that sentenced me, he didn't second guess it. He didn't do any of that. Once he read what I had been doing, you know, he took the 9 years at 85% back and then gave me, I believe, 85 months, which pushed me out like 2 years early.
Wow.
I mean,
shout out to Q1.
Shout out, man.
Yes.
Q1 Correctional.
You know,
people don't realize what God could do if you just trust him.
Yeah, like
and your mother was probably your angel hitting God like, hey, help my son out. He done got my body now. We working on this now.
You know, no doubt. You know, so sometimes, you know, you have to mix the bitter with the sweet.
With the sweet, right? You have to take. I mean, everything in life ain't gonna work out or turn out, or people ain't gonna be who we want them to be. I always tell people you can't expect you out of other people. But when you keep trusting God and you keep showing him positive, because what people don't realize is if they doing something behind closed doors, God can still see it.
Come on now.
So what you got to do is repent for your sins. If he can give you a second chance, everybody deserves a second chance.
Yeah.
He forgiving you. He don't want you to keep doing it, but he forgiving you. So and I'm so proud of you, you know, because some people are able to use that as an excuse. Like I tell family members of mine, let's break these generational curses. Let's stop acting like, oh, I'm messed up, or I'm gonna hurt this person because of what such and such did. No, that should make you want to say, no, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to raise my kids this way. I don't want to have that. So
that's why I constantly tell people every day, also my kids, like, we cannot go through life using things as crutches.
To using our pain to hurt, because hurt people hurt people.
Exactly.
You could have said, hey, I'm gonna snap out. My mama, they didn't bear. You know, it's so many things you could have done, and I got a whole newfound respect for you. I already had respect for you, gentlemen, doing what you were doing. But it's always a story behind it, and it's a testimony that could save so many people. I don't look like what I've been through, and I'm so glad that I'm here. I'm thankful to God because so many people that I walk the path with are not here anymore.
Yes,
a bunch.
yes.
Man, and I tell God every day, well, people don't even realize the blessing of leaving your crib and going back home. Like I told you, that man this morning, they could have went a whole nother way. Either I would have went in jail when I saw him pull out what you know, he pulling out his penis, I'm pulling out something else. So ain't no telling what that would have turned to. But I had to look up like, Lord. And as soon as I said that, here come a doggone deer running out to distract everything. So you see what I'm saying? That is so, I'm so sorry that it happened to you. But to God be the glory for how he turned it around.
Yeah, so that was something like taking a negative and turning it into something positive, you know. So,
and they want to speak with you about probably getting interns.
With that being said, we're going to make sure that we continue to keep pushing, you know. Anybody that really want to reach out to us or whatever, you know, we on Facebook, Dunzel Taylor, his name on Facebook, man, Rio Godfrey. Like I say.
And we got Bridget G House, a whole page too.
Bridget G, man, that's the angel house right there, baby. It's gonna be blessed regardless.
It's really deep. We got some upcoming events coming within the next couple weeks and the next month. Like, you know, we gathering a lot of different clothes, brand new shoes and stuff like that. And food. We're gonna let everybody know where exactly that we're doing it at, the locations, the times, and if anybody feel that they want to donate, like I say, we never had no type of grant, no type of anything. You know, the Cash App is $ Bridget BRIGGTEGHOH. That's the Cash App for anybody that want to donate, you know, to us trying to lead the kids in the right direction to be entrepreneurs. And we calling on all volunteers that want to come out and help or come up with any type of ideas that you might have. Like, we really willing to work with anybody that's really doing it out the kindness of their heart. We not chasing likes. We not doing any of that.
And we teachable. So if you know something that we don't know, get up with us.
Yeah, we
you know what I'm saying? Get up with us. If you got an organization out there and you know something that we need to do to increase this thing, you know we doing this from the heart, then come talk to us. We teachable.
Yes.
And we don't know everything.
I love the fact that you guys have an attitude of gratitude. I always tell people gratitude changed everything for me. When I stopped waiting for life to be perfect and started thanking God, everything shifted in my life. So I'm so grateful to have you, man. Again, make sure you let everybody know where to follow you. If there's anything else that you may have coming up soon, you can share that with the people before we get off of here. But again, I truly appreciate you.
If you got like shoes or clothes or something that you want to donate, make sure it's something that you're aware. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Don't just
give them anything. You know what I'm saying? But we want anything that you got where we can help people at the tent city. We're trying to go to tent city, help them guys out over there, man. We got to realize that they helped the Venezuelans. They didn't help us. You know what I'm saying? So we got to look out for each other.
Say that. Wait a minute.
And then you got to, you also got to pay attention to, like, God pick his strongest soldiers, right? So my homie went through what he went through with his mama. Y'all got to realize that all that was meant, that had to happen in order for us to be right here, right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So this had to happen in order for us to do what we do. Because if he hadn't went through that, he wouldn't be out here trying to save the kids right now. You know what I'm saying? So he had to go through his pain in order to help you get through yours. So what we telling y'all is, y'all don't got to go to jail. Y'all don't got to kill. You don't got to rob. You don't got to get your lick back. You don't got to get your lick back.
You can turn the cheek, and then people don't know God to fight the battles for you too now.
Y'all killing people that got killed in 1997.
All right, still holding grudges, and people don't realize when you forgive, you release so much. You giving that person power over you when you letting them keep you in that spirit. I tell everybody all the time. Shout out to Born Rich. He was here last week. He's the one that puts on the shows Forever Grateful Awards, and he does things and give back to the city. And people gotta hate because they didn't win and do things like that. But he has a similar story where his brother was killed by the police. And instead of him turning his life around and act a fool with everybody, he started giving back to the city and started doing things. So he just won Chicago's Trailblazer Award.
What?
Yeah. And he put on, he made sure I'm in the building. I'm actually ripping the runway, y'all. I got added for 6 designers. So, like I say, don't never say you're too old and don't do nothing. Now, my knees may not be about that life when I'm done, but hey, I'm gonna walk it like I talk it. You feel me? I got added with a 6 designer, so you ain't gotta be skinny and all of this. What you put your mind to, God will do the rest. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Yeah. So again, let the people know where to find you, where they can follow you,
Bridget G House of Hope.
Donate.
BGHOH, like I said on Facebook. Also, again, the Cash App is $ Bridget BRIGITTEGHOH. You know, like I say, we never had a donation. Everything that we ever did, it came out of our pocket. You know, shout out to the whole Bridget G House of Hope. Even the people that's behind the scenes, even working that people don't even know about. You know?
Yes. And I know your mother is so proud of you. And do you finally, what did you put her ashes that I would like to know?
So I actually have them at my aunt's house at the moment. This year I'm looking forward to actually buying a house, and I'll probably have them put in a nice urn and maybe put in a wall or something like that, you know.
Okay.
But like I say, I'm gonna keep pushing, and for the kids, put the guns down, never give up, man.
Please put these guns down.
Because the thing is, at this point, the drug game, none of that ain't really paying how it used to.
It's
so
not.
Some stuff,
out here killing people.
Some stuff is really like a no-brainer. You can actually go to work and make more than what you're making in the streets, man.
And you a legit baller, you did.
Yeah. So, you know, let's do the right thing like Spike Lee and
I love it.
Get out here and get these jobs and get these careers. And like I say, man, I appreciate you for having us on today. We most definitely looking forward to coming back and doing more work with you guys. Put together some back to school programs and things like that. So like y'all say, if y'all rocking, I'm rolling. I'm down to promote anything you have going on, anything positive. People don't realize when you're a blessing, they come back to you running over. So we always on call for anybody need any advice or any resources that we possibly have. You know, tune in, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, and stop shooting at people for nothing, man.
I'm trying to tell you, this highway shooting.
Y'all shooting at people for nothing, man. Y'all shooting at people for nothing, man. And God is good though, man.
All the time. All the time.
I was actually on my way in the house a couple days ago and somebody shot my car up. So the bullets went through the headrest, through my windows, all that. You know, I just got a good duck game because I'm used to the street shit, street stuff, but they were shooting at me just because they thought I was somebody. You know what I'm saying? What? And it's just ridiculous, man. I could have lost my life. So, you know, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, stop it, man. Put that stuff down, man.
Stop it. If you want,
it's all fun and games until they give you 63 years.
63 years, I'm telling you.
And I promise you,
be treated right in
I promise you, if you don't know how to fight, you're gonna be a bloodbath in Menard.
I'm trying to tell you, I was just
ain't no guns in Menard
about that. They just had this show going on for my man and what the women are doing.
Oh yeah, for my man.
And they gone and locked up, and the man is with somebody else's man. So,
they can be vice versa too.
Yeah,
the guy that just killed the guy at the gas station.
Man, that was so sad.
For looking at bro, she with somebody else right now. She with somebody else right now.
Make it make sense. That's why.
But guess what though? He in there right now, like, man, what
was I thinking?
It's too late.
It's too late.
I'm looking at Diddy. All the money you got, you know, our black men. You got. Sometimes people feel they untouchable with the money and the
he
power
was
and
acting like he was God himself.
Can't stop, won't stop. You just stop now, you know what I'm saying?
You know, the different races, they have a way of showing you like we really is still running the world. You just the face. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, man.
Don't give up, y'all.
Don't give up, man, at all. Well, I'd like to thank you, gentlemen, for coming in again. We're going to be touching bases soon. I'm going to introduce y'all to some of the people up here. I'm so grateful. If y'all watching my live, like, tag, and share. Y'all drop y'all Cash App in those links, too. So if someone wants to donate, they'll be able to.
Okay.
And yeah, y'all. And like y'all said, what y'all doing this weekend? Y'all, I might just bless y'all with some tickets to go see Cool in the Game.
Let's go.
And the Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, man.
And y'all might have to come get them because my cousin didn't bring them to me today. So
Oh, that ain't no problem. You know the pull-up game
man,
strong.
y'all outside. We out here. Ain't
We out here then.
Music will get you popping, y'all. WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station. If y'all ain't doing nothing, don't forget Country Club Field Theater. This weekend we'll have the Shining Star, Earth, Wind, and Fire experience. And Cool in the Gang. Y'all know last year we had Angela Winbush, and you know it's always hosted by my nug, the boy B. Cole. We in the building because you know he called me his beautiful shoulders, y'all. So I'm gonna be out there with B. Cole, my family, Earth, Wind, and Fire experience. And if you've never experienced it, you need to come out because it is wonderful. We also have the fashion show that I'm nominated 2 times for.
Oh,
Internet Radio
congratulations.
Appreciation. Thank you.
yeah.
Y'all already know I brought home 2023 and 2024 Internet Radio Station of the Year. I am the Forever Grateful Chicago Radio Personality of the Year. That's Boss Lady in the building. She's coming on with her show next. I'm going to introduce y'all to her.
Okay.
Because if you ain't messing with Boss Lady, then what you doing? She's also changing lives by getting students in here enrolled in the program. So again, y'all want to check me out, want to rip the runway, y'all got to get them tickets. I got 2 tickets left with me. I'm selling for $35. So if y'all want to see SKYTOWN walking like I'm talking, man,
red carpet
tickets up off of me. You feel me? Also still have a few speakables bags everybody been asking me about. Earbuds, if you want to know, let me know. I still have a few of them left as well. My cousin will be coming out with some new Telefero Rillo bags. I'll keep y'all posted with that. And we got Ice Cube coming to the city soon, but I'll let y'all know more about that next week. Ice Cube will be here. And yeah, this weekend is the
blessings on blessings on blessings.
So, oh yeah, man, when you put God first, all else will prevail. So I'm so thankful.
Won't he do it?
Thank you for all the people that supported me, that voted me.
Amen.
I'm so thankful because people don't want to support you nowadays. You know, again, you throw some stuff up there with you acting a fool and shooting out people's windows.
Yeah.
You're going viral.
Yeah.
When you do something that's positive, you got. I have a video that I have on there right now, 8K views and about 80 likes. So. Don't worry about the likes. It's the viewership for me.
Exactly.
Tap in.
Different, y'all.
WindyCityUnderground.com.
Your music, your station. And for whoever, don't ever feel overlooked because God's got you. And whoever ain't seeing you, don't think he's not seeing you. And he can do more and exceedingly and abundantly all that you can ever ask or imagine. Follow me on Facebook. I'm going to be putting more content on YouTube, y'all. I know it's only a few videos and stuff on there, but bear with me. Y'all follow me on each site, Toyana Classberry, IG. Yeah, that's Toy, YEAHTHATTOI. Don't forget to dot that I, y'all. I am Chicago, next week, same time, same place. I think y'all liking this.
Facebook, Donzel Taylor, Rio Godfrey.
Let them know, y'all. Let them know how we tag y'all today, y'all. This ain't gonna be their last time. They gonna come back because they're gonna be doing some things. And some of y'all kids in there. Some of y'all kids need to be
y'all kids to us.
You have
we do basketball
now.
whatever you want your kids to do, get up with us.
Yes. So I'm gonna get out of here so Boss Lady could get in. We had Grand Man earlier. Y'all know, is it still raining out there? Might be. You said you don't know, huh? You don't know. That's all right. We outside.
Somebody that gets overlooked. Cause every beat that I have, body that gets overcooked. Do you know the true value in that? I don't just rap, I'm showing you how to adapt. It's a fact. I'm obsessed with the goal to get my message across to the depths of your soul. So no, I can't be merciful. Please don't take it personal. I got the right pitch for the sale. Let me work the flow. Cause I know I'ma give them script that they ain't heard before. But when it's your turn to go, you gon' be the first to know. So pay attention. To make them listen, you gotta make them pay their tuition. It takes precision and elevation to take a vision. Paint a picture, then put it in words. One of my great inventions, I just put it in verbs. It's an accomplishment. It's understood, don't need to be explained to those that's competent. Plus my opinion, your thoughts could only add common sense. Across from Lake Michigan, why go to a pond to fish? Now let that settle in your consciousness. And let's be honest, I'm uncommon, it's beyond a gift. I entertain the audience, this is what I do daily. Pulled up in an Audi, then hopped out with two ladies that have blown me down. They've been keeping me cool lately from these phony clowns who've been tweaking they fool gaze. My news crazy, do whatever to support the aim. Import the cane, export the flame, distort your name, then hand to court your chains. Do the minimum from a mental disorder claim, even though they more than sane. Truly far from stupid, a tactic from a Harvard student with the heart to do it. The smartest shooter sharp enough to hit a target moving. If you miss the only shot you had, then you need large improvement. This is all conclusive. I set the bar in music. When they examine this body, I left scars and bruises with a toe tag and a white sheet. Willing to kill a feature for the right fee. They ain't anticipate what this one might be. So allow me to demonstrate to you my price, please. I get surgical, but I'm no doctor. Send it up, vertical. Take it up an octave. Take it to the sky like you was blazing with a roster. Takes a stand-up guy to make them straighten up their posture. Hey, partner, finally get a chance to see how we create. Piece of cake, nothing you can duplicate. Recreate, easy break. Tell them dudes to hate, appreciate. Might as well, I got clientele that believe in fate. I need a plate, I really need to eat, cause I ain't even ate. I need a break, but ain't no time to sleep, I need to keep awake.
WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station.